Hey guys, Nobush today and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the hunting horn. As hunting horn in Rise has been quite controversial, with some people liking the new style, with its more offensive and more quicker play, and some people preferring the old style where it was more methodical. You're thinking about the songs more and what song palettes you're going to bring for the weapon. And today we're going to go into it on what I think of the hunting horn and where I think the hunting horn should go in the future. Let's get into this. So firstly, for myself and hunting horn, my history. So I played a lot of hunting horn in GU. I think I've done over 200 hunts with hunting horn. I played a bit in 3U and also 4, a bit in World as well, but mostly GU is my hunting horn game. I think hunting horn is fantastic. You know, I've got a lot of weapons for hunting on that game. Of course, I mean, you've seen my weapons if you've watched previous videos. And then going on to Rise, I was really excited for the Rise hunting on iteration. In the demo, it was a lot of fun, although I felt it quite easy. It was overtuned in the demo. They did nerf it for the real game. But still, I liked the song part of hunting on. I really liked the song part. And it wasn't as focused on the songs as it used to be. And that was a bit disappointing for me. So I didn't play the weapon as much. Until recently this week, I've been playing a lot of hunting horn and I've actually really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. I like the new moves. The song stuff, I'm still half and half about. There's definitely a lot of improvements they can make, and that's what we're going to get into today. Now, there's two styles of melody mode in hunting horn. We've got performance and echo. So performance is the mode where you have to press 2 of the same notes to play the melody. Echo is the one where you have to play a note, and then after that, by pressing ZR, you play all your melody effects at one time. Now that is kind of like the old style, but not exactly there. I think what people like about the old style is the fact they actually really think about playing the songs. It's more focus on the songs. You're hitting the monster, you're playing the songs at the same time. You're really engaged in how you're gonna get the song palette up, and then after you get the songs up, it's like, oh cool, the songs are up, now I can just focus on hitting. I don't have to focus on songs as much until the next time I need to play songs, unless you're playing like a healing hunting horn where you know you can play as many healing melodies as possible, right? But in Rise, it's a bit more focused on actually hitting, and songs are an afterthought, as it's quite easy to play songs. Definitely when you've used one of each song, you press ZR and X, I think it is, and you play all your songs at once, which is a really easy way to play all your songs for everyone. Also, there's no Encore Mode in G, the Encore, where after you played your song, you can replay more songs by pressing ZR and move into your direction. This would allow you to do more hits and moves. It's quite laggy, but you get to play a song again, which is really cool. And in World, you just leave the button after you press it, and then you can move about slightly, and then he'll play all the songs throughout your recital as you go across. Rise is more simplified when it comes to the song stuff, and I think maybe they could robust that in Sunbreak to really make it more impactful for players. What I'm suggesting is a new melody mode. I don't know what to call it, but let's just call it old style for now. So if this old style melody mode, it would be more like GU, where or GU and World, where you would actually play the notes and then you would have songs that you need to play, and for the songs to play, you just need to play the recital, the melodies for the songs. So maybe if one song is AX, you just do AX and you play it, and you play out a song. The difference will be for this mode, I guess, because it's longer to use the mode, the songs you play are more powerful, more impactful. So maybe in performance, you just get attack small, and echo you get attack small, but this one you get attack medium or large, which would be really cool. Or you get healing large, you get larger effects for how much you're healing. It doubles up the effects because you're specifically playing for that melody. I think that's a really cool start. Apart from that, I think bringing back echoes would be, no, not echoes, sorry, encores would be really cool. So after you play a song, if you tilt to a side, it will then play the previous song you played before that. It will double up on it. I think that'd be really cool. That would add some really thought of, okay, I'm gonna play. If I play this healing song and I play another healing song, I can double up and get a double healing out again. So that's 4 healings in a matter of seconds, which would be fantastic for teamwork and supportive gameplay for hunting horn, which is more of a supportive but then also damaging weapon. It really fits a niche that isn't much in the game, which I think could be fantastic. Now, apart from that, like hunting horn for me, let's go back to how hunting horn was in the old games. Hunting horn for me has never been amazing it's been a good weapon, but some things I've really disliked about hunting horn, for example, was the songs itself. Now this is another facet that the game needs to fix if they going forward, because in the old games I think they fixed this mostly in Rise, but it would be cool if they add more if they add more songs to make sure they don't do this. In the old games, you might have like some weapons have like 8 songs, which is great. I really love that, and in the new games they only have 3, which is a bit of a shame. But in the older games, some have 8. You don't really use all of them because some of them are pretty lame, like bind resistance or really weird ones that it's just, they don't really add up together. And then you have ones like this hunting on here, you've probably seen on the screen right now, where you have 3 attack smalls. Like, why do I need that? Like, they don't even stack, so it's just a useless song. It's just a useless spot for one hunting horn to have 3 attack smalls. I know it's different ways to get into it, so you can play differently with your attack modes, but it's still a bit lame to dedicate 3 slots just for this. And they have other hunting horns like this one, this Kezi one. I love the design and everything, but the songs are terrible for the hunting horn. Like, this hunting horn is a Thunder hunting horn, but one of the songs is Thunder Res. Like, why? Why do I ever fight a Thunder monster with a Thunder weapon? Like, I don't care. Like, that's just dumb. It's not cool. Going forward, definitely they need to make sure they have good songs. That brings me on to G rank and what they may do for G rank, because they need to add more songs to the hunting horns, right? Like, each hunting horn has 3 songs. We can't go into G rank and still have 3 songs. I think from low rank to high rank, what they did is they buffed some of the songs, so it does 2 effects at once. But I don't think that's enough. I think what I would like for them to add is 2 or 3 more songs to each hunting horn in G rank. Now, this might conflict with the other styles, performance mode and echo mode that we talked about before. But I think I have a way to fix that, so it isn't much of an issue. So when it comes to performance mode, maybe, because how performance mode works, like I was saying, is you have to press 2 of the same button, right? So you have to press A and A to get the effect for A song, and X and X to get the effect for X and X. What if instead, for these new songs, what if it's like X and A, or XA, right? Wait, that was the same thing. Okay, A and X. No, that's dumb. AXA or XAX, right? Or XA and then X and A together. Like, that type of stuff for the newer song. To play those new melodies. I think that'd be cool. So you can mix up the old and the new. Of course, it would actually double up as well, I guess. Because if you press X and A together, it would play the new song and then it would play the normal X and A song as well, which would be quite cool. So you can play 2 songs at once. And then going on to echo, this one's a bit easier to manage, so it will literally be the same thing. It will just be, you press X, A, and X, and then maybe you press A, and then you play the song, and then yeah, you just play the song as usual. I guess it may be a bit more difficult because now you have to press more buttons to use the mode compared to performance, but maybe in echo, those new moves are more powerful than in performance. That might help with that. It's possible they might have another suggestion for that one if anyone in comments have suggestion, but I'll leave it up to you. And then with the old style, it's just the same with the old one, right? We always have songs like that, so you could do X, A, X, and then X and A together, and that would be a whole melody. And then from there, yeah, boom, you've got your song, which is really cool. That way we can just get you can get a more powerful version of that song by just playing that one song. And I think that'd be great. These type of changes would definitely give these people who like this old style more of an interest in hunting horn again. But let me know what you think below. Let me know what you think about hunting horn, the new style, the old style, about my ideas here. Comment down below, like the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.